Looking for the best backup camera for your vehicle? Our guide will help you choose the right one for your budget and show you where you can find it at the best price today. It's a lot easier to back up with a new car. There's probably a reversing camera built in. It's not beyond the bounds of possibility that it'll park itself. Number 1. Auto-Vox V5 Pro. The Auto-Vox V5 is already a great reversing and dash cam, but this Pro option is designed to be fitted directly to a car's fuse box, so it really blends into the driving experience. 1080p video might not be the highest resolution available, but the Sony sensors captures good footage, which is more than adequate for insurance evaluation, assuming you supply the maximum 64GB SD card. Opens in new tab. That will record up to 72 hours, automatically recorded on a loop, overriding the older footage and adding GPS geodata as it goes. To use as a simple dash cam, the only cable you'll need to run is the one from the rear camera to the mirror. But to operate as a backup camera, it also needs to be wired to the reversing light. When you engage reverse and the light comes on, and the device knows to display the rear view on the screen. The whole mirror replacement is a touchscreen which lets you see 5 lanes and has a lot of handy functions, from split screen dual view to dragging and dropping the reversing guidelines just where you like them once you fitted the camera, and brightness is adjustable. A backlit monitor needs to be much brighter in the day. Number 2. Wolfbox G840H 12.2.5K. The Wolfbox G840H, a refined version of the company's G840S, incorporates backup camera, HDR loop recording, which benefits from a G sensor to detect collisions and a Sony Stavis sensor to help ensure license plates are committed to the microSD card. The device's main strength can be seen as its biggest weakness too, the 12 screen, which attaches to an existing mirror using the rubber bands included in the box, can feel a bit big in a smaller vehicle. But Wolfbox does offer 10 versions. We did appreciate the powerful dual-core processing. Not insignificant here, it is important devices which are subject to so much sunshine do not overheat, but also for the more prosaic reason that it makes the touchscreen smooth enough to use. Though these things could always be bettered, some customers might find the extensive feature list of potential confusion, but for most this is an exciting upgrade. Number 3. Yada BehindSight BT54860. Yada actually provide a good range of choices when it comes to monitors, from 2.4-inch options for suction mounting through 3.5 and 4.3 all the way up to this 5-inch. That goes to emphasize the fact that, while size is important, it's more to do with the space in your vehicle than viewing experience. If you have a big-ish family car, 5 inches plus bezel won't obscure too much of your forward view, so it's a good choice. Useful for many are Yada's fitting assistance efforts, including videos, a toll-free helpline in the USA, and their catalog of professional installers, so fitting shouldn't be a chore, and the system is 12 or 24V compatible and, once fitted, is triggered automatically by reverse gear. These are the benefits of an established brand and model. The downside is newer designs of higher resolution, but this has all the important features. The 2.4 GHz digital wireless transmission works through the vehicle but doesn't really have the range to go at the back of a trailer too. The slightly chunky i67 camera works in most weather conditions, but you should look elsewhere if you expect to face extremes regularly rather than face the risk of the camera fracturing over time. You might also find that, although wireless is convenient to fit, there is a lag between engaging reverse in the monitor detecting and displaying the video signal. Number 4. Auto-Vox Solar-1. Fitting a reversing camera can be a daunting task if you're not a motor enthusiast, but there is an unsurmountable need for power, the screen and the camera, and a connection between the two. The Auto-Vox Solar-1 takes advantage of wireless to transmit the video from the camera and a solar panel to power it. In pure specification terms, the 5-inch display is a bit disappointing. A 7-inch version is available. It draws its power from your vehicle's 12V cigarette lighter socket, has 3 buttons on the side to tweak settings, and a small antenna attachment and a remote, battery-powered switch you can stick somewhere within reach of your driving position. The actual fitting involved removing your rear license plate, which must be under 17/6.97 inches tall. After that, tuck the solar panel and camera bracket behind and screw it back together. The solar block houses a 2800 mAh battery which the panel will help top up. But there is also a micro USB socket which you'll definitely need if you keep your vehicle in the dark a lot. It certainly needs a full charge before first use. 2. Oh, and don't forget to clean the solar panel. Number 5. Dallux WC5000 Backup Camera. If you're looking for decent resolution, a wide angle of view in the monitor to see that picture back on. Then Dallux are offering a single camera which could help you out whether you're looking to fit it on a car, camper, truck, or SUV. The camera sends a 1080p signal, but the 5-inch monitor, which, yes, could also be more elegant, displays at its maximum resolution, 1024x600. Dallux do sell different screen configurations. The camera can draw power from the 1230V which powers your taillights. Because it returns the signal as digital wireless, it is easier to fit than some while still being secure. How often secure video is needed for reversing cameras is open to debate. But practical security comes from easily popping the monitor out of sight when parked thanks to the suction cup. The i69K camera is partnered with ToolED to help illuminate the view behind and can operate in temperatures from 68 at F to 176 at F, 55 at C to 115 at C. Not that we were able to test this. An image can mirror it and have guidelines added or removed via menu, avoiding a permanent choice by cutting a wire on installation. Number 6. Furrion Vision S Vehicle Observation System. If you're hauling a big camper, you need to think about driver visibility, indicating the presence of the load, and, when you reach your destination, the safety of you and your possessions. The Vision S system is built to contribute in every aspect with the selection of cameras, not just the rear shark fin with 120 degrees visibility but side cameras with 65 degrees visibility and amber marker lights. These can be installed in place of existing lights, cutting down on installation effort, ideally at the front on either side to give a view of the blind spot. Finally, a doorway camera is included which affords a better view of visitors, welcome or otherwise. When you're parked up, the 7-touch screen can be rested in the camper on the supplied stand-in, except the side view cameras. There are microphones in these cameras so they can even help you listen as you monitor events outside, though we have liked to see a record function. Number 7. Amtifo FHD Backup System. With a theoretical maximum, without obstruction, the 1080p video signals from these cameras can travel nearly 1,300 m, meaning they still have a decent amount of range when the radio waves need to negotiate the structures of a truck or RV. Each of the cameras is designed to withstand the outdoors. With an i69 rating, the mounting brackets afford a good range of movement, though at 3.3 inches/8.5 in wide they're not designed for smaller vehicles. Not that the extra size doesn't have a purpose, it houses 16 LED to provide automatically enabled infrared night vision when needed. Don't forget you'll need to hook the cameras to power sources. A big camper's running lights are handy for this. The 7-inch monitor is sharp, with a selection of buttons to tweak settings like reversing lines and split screens. It's designed for big cab, but offers fan-shaped or bracket bases. It is also home to the SD card which can record a loop from the up to 4 cameras. The included 32 GB records 68 hours in this dual camera arrangement. Number 8. Garmin BC35. The chances are, if you're thinking of adding a backup camera to your vehicle, you've come to accept there will be an extra monitor in the cab. If so, it'd be nice to have as many features as possible for as little clutter, which is along the lines Garmin, perhaps better known for its GPS navigation systems, have been thinking. The result is the BC35 camera which can be used with several of its navigators, including the Dallux 780 or the Overlander. The BC35 has Y160 at horizontal viewing through its CMOS sensor and sends its video signal wirelessly, though you'll need to draw power from a source in the vehicle when you fit it. Garmin also offer a battery wireless camera which can be attached to the top of a license plate, the Garmin BC40, but the BC35 comes with a good length power cable, 15/4.5 but a slightly random selection of other cables with the fuse flimsily mounted in the lead. If you opt for the touchscreen Garmin Overlander, a kind of motorist tablet, you get the BC35 with a range of other features including cloud backup as well as local recording. So this is an elegant and useful solution for traveler